Alright, I just got my hair cut for the last time at this spot here in Nanjing, China. Been going to the same barber since 2019 when we used to live right over here. Anyway, my name is Matt. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm just going to go for a little ride around this neighborhood. I used to live over here, like I just said. And yeah, I'm just trying to document as many spots as I can before we go. So I'm actually on my lunch break from work, and my lunch break is like an hour, about an hour and a half. So let's go for a quick ride. It's a beautiful day here in Nanjing. It's not that hot. It's just kind of bittersweet. I really want to get out of here and start the next chapter of our life. I don't want to stay in Nanjing. I don't feel like there's any growth here anymore, but I've been here for so long that it's really bittersweet. And a guy, that barber, I'll put a picture of us here. I just took this photo. He is the best barber that I've ever had. He cuts my hair in it's like 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes, and he charges 20 RMB. So inexpensive. It's such a good deal. It's amazing. And we'll actually wash my hair if I want, but I always decline because there's no need. But yeah, same price too if they wash my hair. So this area of Nanjing is called Nanjing. My school is actually right over here as well, in the opposite direction, but this area, we're right on the river. That's why it's called Nanjing. Jiang means river in Chinese. Those high rises right there are right on the river. I actually have not come over to this road in a little while, so it'll be interesting to make a quick little video over here. I'm riding the wrong way, but as I've mentioned in other videos, in China this is totally normal. No one even notices or cares. So we used to live on this road. I have a video from 3 or 4 years ago where I walked down this road. Lijianglu. Let's see what it's like now. If there's any differences. I used to go to this convenience store right here every day, pretty much. I used to live right back there. I'd ride on the other side, but there's nothing over there, so it's not very interesting. Let's try to sneak by. That's our apartment right there. There's a park across the street for Zheng He. He was a famous Chinese explorer. Had the largest fleets, I think, in the history of the ancient world. Much larger than European fleets. His ships were massive. It's the market we used to go to. During COVID, I made a bunch of videos. I've since taken them down. Maybe I'll put them back on the channel if people want to see them. Of us documenting what it was like here during COVID. It was a ghost town over here. Lots of restaurants right here. I loved living over here. Me and Xiao always reminisce about living over here. We're very nostalgic about it because we liked our apartment. It was just, it's close to the metro station. Lots of food right nearby. Right along the river. We lived along the river a few times, different locations, but this was the first time. A lot of these places, some of these places are shut down now. The road has not changed very much. It looks like a lot of the same restaurants, besides a few that are closed. Over the last 6 years, we've lived in different neighborhoods, all hugging the the Yangtze River. It's a nice part of Nanjing to live in. Maybe I'll take a quick ride out to the river. I have enough time, I think. It's pretty close. Perfect. Got the light. It's a metro station right here. When we used to live in the previous place we lived, which was along the river a little bit to the north of here, I always used to ride to the metro station right here. It's like a 3-kilometer ride from our apartment, and that's how I'd get to the metro system. There was a station that was that opened up that was close to our apartment. I actually made a video about that place, my infrastructure video in China, but I would have to transfer and stuff, so I was just used to actually did not to transfer. I always just came over here because I had a habit and I could ride a bike here, and I like to ride along the river instead of walking like it's like a mile walk or something to the metro station over there. Achoo! Oh. Bus station here, it's like a bus depot, I guess I should say. The buses start here, fuel up. I'm about to do something I don't think I've ever done, which is cross the street over here. Normally I run up the road and go under, there's like a tunnel, because if I'm running, like normally I come over here, I run. I don't want to wait at the light. I always go underneath the road. This is like I call it a highway. It's sort of a highway. I'll park the bike here for a second and go up the river. Let's park the bike. I just parked the bike. You can actually get a really good view of Zheng He from here. The tallest building in Nanjing. It's a straight shot on this road. Cool view. Alright, so little stairway here. Go up to the river. Over the last 7 years, I spent, I don't want to say most of my time, but a lot of time in this path, because we lived, like I said before, since 2019, every place we've lived in was close enough to this path to come running over here. At first we lived right around where I am now, and then we moved about 2.5 miles downstream, or upstream I should say, the Yangtze, and I would run this way all the time. And at that time, I always used to go and run the island over there. There's an island right there. So this is the Yangtze, but that's an island, so big ships don't pass right by here. That's a wonderful island over there. There's a bridge. Ran over there all the time. And then this path is to run over here. I still do. I still run over here, even though from my apartment to here, it's like, to this spot, is like 4 miles or something. 4.5 miles. So it's a pretty good hike over here from our apartment. There's botanical gardens down there. There's like a kids amusement park. Yeah. Nanjing is very, very nice. Let's head head back, continue our ride. It's a great city, it really is. And they're always improving it. Like, the city is, it's much nicer now even than when I first came. And I was aware back then that like all of the malls I was going to and all the places I was going to were new, like relatively new. And now like I can see how rapidly things have changed in the time I've been here. It's just, like right now they're building an extension to this metro line. It's going to go across the river. China's infrastructure projects are just, they move at such a fast pace. I mean, it still takes years to make a metro system, but they make them. You know, when I first came to Nanjing, I think there were 2 full lines and like an airport line, and now there's like 15 lines, maybe more. Don't even know exactly. Anyway, my friend, my student and friend, she offered to deliver her daughter. She works at the hospital over here. It's that building right there, that reddish building. So many memories right here. And they're building a metro line right here. The metro. There's going to be a transfer station here, and they're extending the line. I'm gonna head back to my job. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.